Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Ah, Lena, hi.
Hello.
Hi. This is where the Lena magic happens.
Yes, yep.
Amazing. I'm so honored to be in your kitchen,
Oh,
Lena.
I'm so happy to have you.
And I can see that you've already started some preparations for Eid.
Yes.
Tell me what's happening here. What have we got?
So all of these ingredients are for ma'moon, which is a traditional Middle Eastern cookie
Lovely.
that appears in all of our celebrations.
Right. Wow.
So that's what I'm making today.
Right.
It's a semolina cookie,
Yep.
and I've left this to soak overnight, the semolina in some ghee, or you can use unsalted butter. And there's rose water and orange blossom in there too. So the cookies is always stuffed. The ones that you usually see drenched in icing sugar are often stuffed with dates. So either pistachios or walnuts. Sometimes I like to mix the two.
Lovely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you've got me here. I'm ready to go. Let's get cracking.
So this is the semolina, the orange blossom,
Yeah.
and the ghee, which is used a lot in Middle Eastern cooking, but if you don't want to, you can just use unsalted butter. I've activated some yeast here in water. Then I'm also adding some mahlab. It's a really unique flavour.
Yeah.
Kind of hints of rose, vanilla.
Nice.
Some say that if used too much, it can be a bit bitter, but used sparingly, it really adds to the desserts. And then we're just adding a bit of milk.
And then you just mix it all in.
Yep, until it forms. It will.
What does Ramadan mean for you? They always say, Ramadan, oh, how do you deal with the whole month of not eating and drinking during the day?
Yeah.
But it's more than that, isn't
It is more than that, and I think when you think in that way, it makes the process easier. So if you're sitting there all day thinking about food and water and what you can't eat and drink, it's going to be a difficult day. It's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
But for me, and for a lot of people, Ramadan is about reflection. This Ramadan with my youngest, we're actually trying to do technology-free days.
Oh,
So that's one of our
love
goals.
it.
Yeah.
Great idea.
So we have a little
Yeah.
chart, and we're trying to stay away from iPads and
Yeah.
things like that,
Yeah.
and seeing how long we last. So,
Yeah.
I mean, little
How's
things
that
like that.
experiment going?
It's actually going a lot better than I thought. In general, Ramadan it's like, that person in your life when you're really flustered and all over the place, and they come in and they say, hang on, stop for a minute.
Take a breath.
Yes, breathe,
Wait it out.
think.
Yeah.
Where are you heading? What are you doing? So Ramadan is a bit like that person to get you to kind of slow down.
Yeah.
So once you've portioned out the ma'moul dough,
Yeah.
you just flatten it out
Okay.
as gentle as you can, because the dough is soft.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's sort of crumbly a
Yeah.
little bit already.
More
right?
like a shortbread almost.
Yeah.
And I try and make it as flat as I can get it without it falling apart.
Yeah.
When we fill it, so let's do some walnuts for this one. We pop in a little bit of the chopped up walnuts, and then I want to be able to bring the dough around the nuts, and then you're just gently pressing that into the mold, because you want that beautiful pattern
Right.
on the other side.
Okay, so we've got our fillings in there. We've got the pistachio, we've got the dates, we've got
Yep.
the walnuts.
Yep.
What happens next?
In a 200-degree preheated oven
Okay.
for about 15 minutes until they're nice and golden.
That's it, just
Yep.
15 minutes.
Yep.
Let's go. Eid is all about family gathering and coming together as well after a whole month of
Yeah.
sacrifice and a whole month of testing
Yes.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
What does happen on the day of Eid?
On the day of Eid, it's recommended to go and do a Eid prayer. So you can go to your local mosque or centre, wherever you do your prayers. And then for us as a family, we gather and we have a breakfast. And also on the day of Eid, you need to give a certain amount to charity. So you'll find every household will need to gather not only pay for themselves, but pay on behalf of their dependents as well.
That's the zakat.
So that's the zakat, exactly. Yeah.
And that is, it's the whole part of Ramadan, isn't it? It's just pausing and thinking beyond yourself and your own
Exactly.
troubles and,
Exactly.
and challenges as well,
Yeah.
and thinking of the community.
Yeah.
Yeah. These look amazing.
So the ones with the dates
Yeah.
are served as they
Bigger
are.
ones, yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
And the ones that are filled with nuts, you'll usually find that they're drenched with icing sugar.
Now, Lena, because we're fasting, we can't eat it, but I have a professional taste
We
tester
do.
here. Thank you very much, Zain, for coming in. And ready? Are you ready to taste test? Which is your favorite biscuit?
Which one would you like? You try the
Take that one.
pistachio one.
Great.
Okay.
You've got a thumbs up, Lena. Well, Zain, thank you so much for being part of it. We'll leave you to keep eating it. And Lena, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you
in
for
your
coming
house.
and helping me make ma'moon.
Thank you very much. Now, how would you say Happy Eid at the end of Ramadan?
We say كل عام وأنتم بخير.
And I would say Selamat Hari Raya.